Hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel, being Louisa. Today's video is my experience of my last 3 weeks on placement. So those 3 weeks I spent 1 week on elective sections and I spent 2 weeks on postnatal ward, and it was an experience to tell you the least. I thought it would be fitting for me to have my stethoscope because I did so many baby checks, and a stethoscope is primarily for baby checks on postnatal ward basically. So my first week on elective sections was interesting. It definitely changed my perception on cesarean sections. Definitely changed my perception, especially seeing like how it just is for some women. Like some women, they have to, if they've had trauma from their last birth or if their body can't handle giving birth vaginally. Like, I get it, and it's amazing. You still see the same things that happen when a woman gives birth vaginally in a cesarean section, except for maybe one thing. But otherwise, seeing that family become whole and seeing that daddy cry and see that mama cry, it's just beautiful. Like when they see their baby for the first time and they hear that cry, when they hug that baby, oh, it's gorgeous. It is just so gorgeous. I just don't know how else to explain it. So I actually, on my last day on the elective sections, I actually got to scrub up, which was crazy. I was so nervous to do that, I don't know why. I got to scrub up and I got to actually catch the baby. Like I got to put my arms out and wait for the surgeon to place the baby in my hands and like hold the baby. And like it literally is like catching the baby, because the surgeon literally like put the baby down on like mama's legs to like, you know, make sure everything was alright and like cut the cord. And then she literally like placed the baby behind her into my arms and didn't look. I was so scared. I was like, oh my lord, I need to catch this baby literally. And I had to like try and get a good grip whilst also stepping around to show mama and daddy, and oh my gosh, it was scary. I almost stepped in the wrong way and I was just, oh, okay. In my head I was like, breathe, breathe, don't trip, don't trip, don't bump the surgeon, don't bump the surgeon. Oh my gosh, it was mental, okay? But it all worked out amazingly and it was just so much fun and it was a great experience. I love that I got over my fear, because the only other cesarean section I'd seen was an emergency, and it wasn't even that it was actually an emergency. They just classed it as an emergency because she had been pushing for like an hour and a bit and baby hadn't come, so they went to C-section. And that one was just traumatic because it was a registrar. They actually called the consultant in because the registrar couldn't quite get the baby out. So seeing these electives was like, oh my gosh, like cesarean sections can actually be really nice and calm. So not all cesarean sections are like that one. Okay, that's great. The only thing is that the epidurals, no, the spinals were crazy, okay? It's definitely completely 100% put me off of ever getting an epidural spinal. Like I've always kind of said that anyway, but after seeing it, some of them took, they're supposed to take around 15ish minutes, some took 30 minutes, some took 40 minutes, one took almost an hour. That was close to putting her under general anesthetic because it took so long to like get through the right bones into the spinal fluid. It was mental, okay? But yeah, otherwise my week in electives was great. Then postnatal ward, I posted a picture of my pocket, I think, in postnatal ward, and of me in scrubs one day, I believe, after my sections. I can't remember, but if you go check out my Instagram, which I will link here, but it's also in the description of all my videos, it was postnatal ward was a lot. I luckily, thank you Lord, only had day shifts, no night shift, but it was a lot. The first week I felt like I was super busy. I felt like I was always on my feet, but then I also felt like I was sitting on a lot. It was very weird. But I did a lot of breastfeeding support, which was great, like building up that skill. I did a lot of baby checks with my stethoscope, which was awesome because I love getting to use my stethoscope. I hadn't used it for the last 2 other placements because you didn't need it for the birth, but yeah. But I've loved listening to babies' heartbeats, listening to their breathing, and just seeing the families that are being created and fused and like trying to figure out life now that they have a baby, or not they have a second baby. It's just so cute. But my absolute favorite thing about being on a postnatal ward, it's when the daddies get together and it's so cute. I swear, like sometimes I'll just be walking down the hallway trying to see if anyone needs help, or I'll be going to someone, or I'll be getting something for a woman or a midwife, and I would just see these dads either communing at the showers, because the partner showers are separate from like where the showers for the women are, so you'll see them in one little corner commuting and talking, or you'll see them at like the coffee station commuting and talking. And that communion, that coming together, and like they probably will never see each other again, but at that moment they can relate relate, and they are fathers either for the first time or the second time, but they've just been through something, as well as their partner, but they've been through something, and it's good for them to talk to someone who they feel won't judge them, and just to see that like little pat on the back, that little high five or fist bump, it's just so adorable, and it's the best thing ever. I feel like that is my favorite part of postnatal ward. It really is. The second week was a bit different because I wasn't with the mentor I was with before, with a different person who actually ended up not really being with and being with other midwives. That was interesting. I think I was just done though. I'm just at that point right now, like even now after the placement's been finished and I've finished my last week at university and lectures for the rest of first year. Mental. I'm just ready for a holiday. Like I need to go on holiday. I need to get out of London for a bit. I go through these phases of really disliking London. Like I don't like London in general, but I go through these phases of like really like I need to leave London now, and I'm in that phase right now. Like I just need a holiday. I need to go somewhere and like escape and, you know, not see buildings everywhere. But yeah, so I don't think that helped with my last week on postnatal ward. So me having that feeling of I am such a wanderer, that plus then being tired and then not really having a mentor for your last week on postnatal ward, it was all a bit much, and I was just like really anxious going in, and it wasn't always fun. And then for some reason I always, when someone asked for breastfeeding support, I swear I always got the sleepy babies, and these babies just didn't want to wake up. Like I mean, I got them down to their nappies, didn't want to wake up. I was tickling them, didn't want to wake up. I was like, it sounds really weird, but I was blowing on like the hair because, you know, cold air stimulation. Nope, didn't want to wake up. So I had a lot of trouble giving breastfeeding support. But yeah, so postnatal ward and elective sections was an interesting experience. It was interesting. A lot of obs I did, so like blood pressures, temperatures, pulses, respiration rates. Like I did a lot of observations on mums and babies. But yeah, that was my experience on those two wards, and I can't believe it, but the next time I do an update on placement, it'll be my last placement of first year. It'll be my 5 weeks back in community. Like, mental. Can you believe that, guys? I can't believe it. Like I've been doing this channel for almost 2 years now, and I've been at uni for almost a year, and that's crazy. And I thank you guys who's been going along this journey with me. I thank you so much, and I can't wait to keep on going on this journey with you guys. Oh, look at me getting all sentimental. I'm just gonna end it here. But yeah, so in the meantime, keep on being you. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment down below with any questions or suggestions, and don't forget to subscribe to get weekly updates. Bye y'all.